Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to my channel. Hopefully you're all well, happy, healthy, wealthy, abundant. Today I'm going to be doing a mid-month look for your sign to see if there's any advice or guidance from Spirit going forward. Anything you need to be aware of, anything to look out for. Let's see, I'm going to begin with a card from the Shaman's Dream to get an overall energy for the next couple of weeks. Let's see. Whoa. That's too many, Spirit. Can't do all that. Because the definitions of these are really long, so just one at a time. Okay, Aquarius, we have straddling worlds. Wandering between realms. Let's see. Alright, so we have straddling worlds. Being comfortable in two states, wandering between realms, reinvention. When the straddling worlds card shows up, it's an invitation to get used to living with one foot in your old world, and one foot in the new. There is no going back to the new things once were, or the way things were, and what will be is not yet fully here. You must find the delicate balance that can bring you delight as you relish the past and all your memories, along with awe as you glimpse that astonishing and exciting future. Do not wait for applause. Move on quietly, humbly, invisible to others. This card brings an invitation to begin not only a new chapter, but a new book in your life. Do not break the news to anyone. Let people be surprised as you are as you reinvent yourself. Make sure you are not just a slightly improved and more polished version of a dated and obsolete you. Birth yourself into someone original. Do not feel like you have to explain yourself or be understood by anyone. Become a mystery even to yourself. Gaze into the mirror one morning and be pleasantly surprised. Straddling World invites you to become a true wizard, not one who performs magic tricks, but one who has mastered the dance between the visible and the invisible worlds, between the realms of form and formlessness. You are the birther of new ideas, of original, sustainable ways of being in the world. That's beautiful. So if you've got plans to do something, the best thing to do is don't tell anybody until it's coming to light. You know, like, reinvent yourself. Don't be like everybody else. Just be yourself and you'll be surprised of all the things you've got to let go of to get there sometimes. I know for sure I've had moments in my life like that, where I'm straddling between the old and the new, not willing to get rid of the old, just not being able to step into the new because I can't let go of it. So just stay there until you're ready, but something is coming something is coming in for you, or you're in the middle of letting stuff go so that you can embrace it. Yeah, the Magician, I knew that was going to come out. That Magician, he's the one in between the two. He deals in the material and he also does in the spiritual. He uses the two together to combine magic, you know, because those things together combine magic, spiritual and what you learn from the world. Let's see. I'm going to lay them all out and then we'll discuss them. Let's see. Putting in the work. Oh yeah, definitely. Okay. Okay, so in the present moment for the next couple of weeks, you're the Magician. You've got all the power in your hands to make your choice, right? You have all the power you need to make magic happen. And not, like they said, not like the magic that you see like them do in magic tricks. It's just you becoming a new person and evolving and changing and, you know, creating magic into your life, because if you believe, it'll be there. So this is all about having that faith that you have the power and the tools necessary to create that power. The only thing that might hold you back is you've been through a lot. You've gone through a lot of situations where people have come for you. People have stepped on your dreams. People have taken from your dreams. Every time you're about to get there, something happens and you fall back, right? But every time we fall back, it's a lesson because we're supposed to step away from it. It looks like for here, You've been holding on to some things that don't need to be held on to any longer. So you can be free to move. Right now you feel restricted. Right now you feel kind of guarded, like the wounded warrior, the one that's been through some traumatic stuff. But you're ready to make that last push, but that's going to be the hard part, is that actual push forward. Like, you have it, you just got to use it, right? You got all the power in your hands, you just got to put it out there. It does show you want to put in the work. You've been putting the work. You've been looking hard to build something, to start something, to bring it together. And you could be doing this with another person. It could be some kind of collaboration. It could be something at the job. But whatever you're doing, you're taking your time. You're building something solid, some kind of solid foundation for something. It does show in the recent past the Emperor here. This could be a divine masculine, but I see it, for this reading, I see it as you getting into the place to where you realize what it is you want, what it is you want to do, where you want to go in life. You've got the authority now. You're ready to like go out there and change the world, ready to start something that's going to leave a legacy for yourself. You've got all the tools you need. So the Magician and the Emperor together is a magical combination, because you're creating something that's going to inspire change and growth and that type of thing. There is an opportunity around you. You might not see it at the present moment because it's the Page of Coins. Either that, or you're dealing with a younger earth sign. But there's an opportunity here, and for you, you might look at it as small, but whatever amount of pentacles that you have now, it will add to that. So let's say you're at the 8 of Pentacles, right? You can get this extra pentacle. That's the 9 of Pentacles. That puts you into like boss type energy. So every opportunity that comes, no matter how big or small, my advice for you is to at least try it, at least see it, because you never know exactly what is going on behind the scenes, because this could be a divinely guided offer coming to you. And if you think, oh, it's too small, oh, it's this, you know, like that preconceived notion, like it's just not enough, you know. And this could also be you just putting some effort or putting some money into something to help it to grow. In the near future, we have the 3 of Swords. I will clarify, but this could be just, you know, when the moon changes, or you go through things, you hit a little moment where you think back on the past and you're just like, I'm tired. This pain is wearing me down. You might come to the point that you really got to look at that pain, so that way you can feel it and then release it. Let's see. We'll get some information on that. Okay, let's see what this Magician is. Strength. Yeah. So you've got to tame that inner beast within you, that ego self that tells you you need to do this, that, or the other. You need to calm the ego down, because the ego will tell you to do things that are appeasing to other people, because the people are what validates your ego. You need to come with strength, so that way you can tame that beast. And when you put stuff out, you're putting it out for a different reason. You're not putting it out to appease the people around you. You're doing it because you're magic, because this is for you. What do you want to do for you, not what you want to do for anybody else? That's the strength that comes in. Stop feeding the beast. Stop, you know, you need to tame it a little bit. You need to pull it back to have strength in order to get it done, you know, because the Magician doesn't need to have strength, because he's got everything he needs, and he knows that the ego can control you into doing things that are out of alignment with you. So that strength comes in just to teach you, like, you have the power. But the only thing is, don't let your ego get in the way. Don't care about what others think. Don't care about what they have to say, because it's irrelevant, really. Okay, let's see what this 9 of Wands about. The 4 of Cups. Yeah, I think you're just tired. You're tired, and everything you look at now just seems like a waste of time. Like, even if it's a good opportunity, you're like, man, I don't have the energy. I don't have the motivation. I don't have the time to waste with anything. I just got to get stuff done, you know, because you're carrying too much. So you could have an opportunity come to you, like, let's say an offer of love, and they're not your type. They don't match your energy. They this, they that. You know, you can find 100 excuses why you're not going to entertain it. But it's there. It's right in front of your face. And this guy here sees it. He's not looking at the cups behind that have spilled. He's no longer worried about the things that have held him back in the past. All he's looking forward to is this cup. He sees it. Now, how is he going to get there? How are you going to get to the place that you can take that love that the divine's offering you, but not only take it, but do right by it, to keep it, you know, healthily, not from like the past, not from the things that have broken you, not from the things that have had your focus for so long, maybe the heartache, the heartbreaks, that type of thing. You're looking at it, an opportunity right now. You could see it clearly, but you're still a little cautious because of your past experiences. So you're like, I don't know if that's the right one for me. Like your ego's getting in there trying to like steer you away. Like, nah, that might hurt me. That might hurt me. I'm not going to do that. That might make me, you know, that might break me. That might take my money. That might this, you know, I might lose out. And instead of thinking that, you could be like, maybe that cup's going to help me win. Maybe that extra cup's going to make my life better. But you probably are a little bored and discontent because you're getting to the place that you realize that you've been probably living in your ego for a long time. Yeah, this Three of Pentacles is basically saying, like, with the Eight of Cups, you're putting your hand to the sky. You're saying, I understand that some of these cups that I'm leaving behind might have things that I have a lot of emotion for. But I can't get to the 9 and 10 of Cups. I can't get to my happiness if I stay sitting here with these 8 of Cups that aren't fully filled. Like, I'm missing something. I need to do something for me. And that inspiration right there with your hands up, like, God, I give it to you. Please help me. And then putting the work towards it, walking away. You know, you have to walk away from something. You may have to leave some stuff behind. But you know your happiness is somewhere else instead of sitting there stuck and settling for something that isn't in alignment with you anymore. Let's see. What is this Emperor about? You've got the Knight of Wands and the Emperor. Okay. I'm going to look at it as maybe there's a person here that sees you as a missed opportunity. Maybe you've kind of grown past them. Maybe y'all had a situation where y'all were kind of in and out, in and out, in and out, and then you elevated to the point to where they no longer align with you, and they're like, man, I missed that opportunity. I was a wild child. I was the Knight of Wands. I ran the streets. I, you know, lived off of, not emotion, but off of passion. And so you're sitting in the state of being an Emperor, and you're just like, no, I can't fool with the Knight of Wands anymore because he's erratic. You know, sometimes he's in, sometimes he's out, that type of thing. So you kind of put your foot down there and said, nah, I'm not fooling with that no more. You missed the opportunity. I'm sorry, but I got to walk away from this. Like, I have emotion for you still, but I can't sit here and worry about it because I'm here and you're there. Like, until you get to where I'm at, we really can't talk about much because at this point, we really have nothing in common besides our history anymore. And you've got to have somebody that has something to say, somebody that's going to inspire that within you. Yeah, you got the Emperor on top of this Page of Coins too. Like, you may have moved past the situation with somebody that was in and out, in and out, in and out, and then you come across like a small offer, somebody that's maybe younger than you. It's an opportunity that's not producing much at the beginning, but it can help you to level up as this Emperor. You may not see it in the moment, but it could be an opportunity that helps build your business, helps you get further up in life, helps you to boss up. Either that or it's a younger earth sign and you're like, again, just like the Knight of Wands, I don't have time for a young guy that like has no knowledge. He's only been at 1 Pentacle. He doesn't know nothing about 10 of Pentacles. How am I going to get there if I keep dealing with people that are lower than me? I can't learn business from somebody that doesn't have any experience, somebody that's just starting out. I need somebody that's going to meet me where I'm at as this Emperor. And, it, you know, gender is not specific in tarot, so I'm reading it as this is for you, whether it be male, female, or whatever. Yeah, you got the Hermit on top of the Three of Swords. So, what you don't see coming is there's going to be a period of time where you're going to have to separate yourself completely. Do some inner work heal those parts of yourself that have been hurting you for so long. Look inside, find what you want so you don't fall for what you don't. Like really, really, really look at it. Deep, deep, deep. Get below the surface and really look. Get in tune with spirit, your spirit team. Get in line with God, Source, the Creator. Something that's going to help you to, once you do come out of that deep, dark cave, you're going to come out stronger. You're going to come out like, right now you're kind of straddling worlds. You're still dealing with some people, it looks like to me, that are kind of a little on a different vibrational level than you're at. And you're at this time really deciding, like, or really looking at the picture for what it is. This person just isn't in alignment with me anymore. If I want to make it to be a millionaire, I need to start hanging out with millionaires. I need to start hanging out with people that I can learn from, that I can grow from. I can use their knowledge to help me, and they can use my knowledge in some other way, So surrounding yourself between the two worlds. Like, I'm halfway in my new world figuring this out, but I'm still having to deal with the stuff I haven't cut off yet. That kind of thing. That's beautiful. Let's see. I'm going to get some Moonology for some more information. The number 52 could also be of significance to you, because the straddling worlds is the number 52 card. Yeah. A new start is coming. But you've also got, don't let your pride get in the way, and that's what I was talking about with this strength card here. Don't let your ego get fooled, because your ego wants to play into other people's feelings. Like, your ego wants you to be the boss of all. Your ego wants you to stand out above the rest. Your ego wants you to be at this place it's more of a physical thing. It's not an emotional or spiritual thing. So outside of your world, people are living in their ego, and so when you deal with them, you're going back to the place where your ego was in charge, and you were more worried about what you were wearing or how you looked or how you walked or talked or whatever. So don't let your pride get in the way. Be the authentic person that you are. If you're a weirdo, be a weirdo. I'm a weirdo. A lot of people are, but those are the best kind of people. Who cares what everybody thinks? Because you know what I say? The people out there are dim nowadays. They don't have the light. They don't shine anymore. They're dull. Even though they wear flashy clothes, their insides are like dim. Just real dim. You just can't connect with people that are on that vibration where all you do is sit around and talk about the past or what they used to do, or, but what are they doing now? Or, So don't let your ego get in the way. Don't feel like you need to prove something to anybody or to somebody anymore. Like, as long as you're good with yourself, who cares what anybody else thinks? And then we got courage. When picking roses, don't fear the thorns. Serenity. Value quiet days with only the rustling leaves breaking the silence. That's that Hermit card. And then we have radiance. Keep your head held high and follow the sun. Yeah, follow the sun, because that's where your happiness lies. Like in tarot, you go through the whole fool's journey to get to the sun and then the world. And that's that happiness. That's where you're headed. Focus on that. Keep your focus on where you want to be. And make intentional steps in the right now. Don't worry about how you'll get there. Just go with your gut instinct. Go with what spirit is telling you to do. Go with that. And you'll get there. You'll get there. And at first it might be a little hard, because you have to get rid of all the things that no longer serve you. But the world on the other side of it is so much more beautiful than where you're sitting. Whatever this reading is for, I hope it helped. I hope you got something from this. If you did, please smash the like button, subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I love you guys. To the moon, stars, and Mars. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.